Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Namaste, explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and tonight is the 4th of July. Yes, in the United States, we are celebrating our national independence. And as fun as that is, because being independent, after all, is very cool, good, and admirable, most of us, I would say all of us, still clamoring for that breast, dependent on something or another. That, tonight, on much more on Explorations. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight, huh? How is everyone doing tonight? Namaste to you. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Yes, it is the 4th of July tonight, and I've decided, yes, we need to gather. Yes, we need to commune. And what a perfect night to commune when everyone is out there celebrating, lighting things on fire, drinking, and toasty toast, and having a lot of fun with their friends and loved ones. All of us, we come here and we put that nose to the grindstone with our friends and loved ones. To be sure, we are Explorations as a community of very committed people that, sometimes like each other, but often do not like each other at all. Namaste, and that's beautiful. Blessings to you. Wonderful. How's everyone? Side up with a gone. Namaste to you. Bless you for that subscription. And that that sort of thing just kind of phasing out like that. Namaste, Guru. Feeling patriotic, lighting shit on fire with a PBR in hand. Namaste to you, Sidek with a gun. Blessings to you, Paps Blue Raven, and also just letting you know, especially with a PBR in hand, lighting stuff on fire, as committed to the program as ever. And holy freaking moly, toot toot! It's time for that Jazz Express, y'all. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Namaste to you. Blessings to the eager beavers, the early birds, getting that worm here tonight on Explorations. Those of you who said, you know what, I got to know it's the 4th. I got to be there at the beginning. I can't just be in and out. I'm not a fair weather explorer. I'm here to commit myself as I am every night. Namaste. I am here, and I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, the early birds, I will grant you something that you will be very glad that you were here for. So just sit back, sit tight, and namaste to everybody. Let's get a little lubed up. Ooh! I'm literally talking my thread through a divorce while this is playing. Well, tell your friend it's not that big of a deal. I know it's going to feel bad for a moment, but ultimately, it's a divorce. It's a divorce, not that big of a deal. Tell them I said that. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. How's everyone feeling tonight? Hopefully, everybody, I'd imagine some mixture of exhaustion from being outside, exhaustion from being in the sun, maybe a little bit of fatigue from doing a little bit of day drinking. A.E. Rook, Arrow, okay, coming in with 609 bits, saying, "What are you drinking?" What's up, Catsup? How can I miss you? What's up, Catsup? Happy 4th of July to you and to your followers who you brought to me, and I trust and I thank you for your trust. Blessings to you. What am I drinking? Says Arrow. Okay, I'm drinking an iced coffee. There's a little bit of iced coffee with a little bit of that Starbucks creamer. Anybody fuck with that Starbucks creamer? I enjoy it. I enjoy it indeed. And Mary Lou RJ, how did I miss that? Hey, Buttface, you look like shit. Go fuck yourself, Mary Lou. Back to the jazz. I hate this. Yes! It's wonderful to be with you. Slipper House, 100 bits. My wife heated up leftover lasagna. Should I suplex her off the roof? It is the 4th of July after all. Have some respect, Slipper House. Interesting. Interesting question. Love, once jazz is over, I'd love to throw that to a poll. Should Slipper House, in fact, suplex his or her wife into the ground from the roof of a building? Namaste. 30 bits from Danny Blue Jeans. Namaste to you, Danny Blue Jeans. I could see both sides of it, is where I'm coming at from it. And I think it's important for me as a jazz musician, as well as a mental health counselor. Namaste. Thank you so much for that single bit, Larry Picklejar. Really beautiful single bit. Blessings to you, and thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Pants o'clock. Good to see you also. Ooh, girl, yes, you too. Good to see you, Pants. Namaste to you. Let's keep the train going. Toot toot. wish this would stop. I wish this would stop. Ooh, yes! Namaste. I'm seeing a lot of single bits, and thank you so much. Quick shout-outs for the single. I'm seeing Danny Blue Jeans gifting 3 community subs. Danny Blue Jeans, extremely generous of you. Pepperoncini with a single bit. A.E. Rook with a single bit. Pepperoncini with a single bit. A.E. Rook with a single bit. Pepperoncini with a single bit. Historic Cupcake with a single bit. Pepperoncini with a single bit. A.E. Rook with a single bit. Pepperoncini with a single bit. Danny Blue Jeans just 100 bits saying toot toot. Namaste to you. Danny Blue Jeans with 50 bits. Blessings to you. Wow, what a beautiful and fun evening. Lots of interaction already, and it's really edifying my spirit and mind and body as I once again unfurl the path as it extends itself from, I would say, every chakra that I can think of in my mind as we speak. Namaste. Let's keep it going. Toot toot. Larry Pickle Jar, thank you so much for that single bit. I love how the chat sees Cheer 1 as a challenge to continue the train instead of a protest for this shit segment. So Larry Pickle Jar really coming out of the woodwork on a holiday to say, listen, hate the jazz, don't enjoy this segment, but I'm going to continue to watch. I'm going to continue. I'm going to what a lib, you know, what I'm going to protest by supporting, by participating. And that's kind of, you know, a fun little encapsulation of, I would say, a whole sector of our society. I will protest by you know, displaying an enthusiasm that equal to that or exceeding that of those around me. Namaste to you. We're number one. Historic Cupcake, 1 bit. Lady Pickle Jar, I love how chat, yep, Danny Blue Jeans, single bit. Leslie and America are both I'm something. Pepperoncini with a single bit. Danny Blue Jeans, 50 bits. Namaste to you. Let's keep this Pussy Hat Pickle Jar from Pepperoncini. Got him! Toot toot. Dishman Dish is saying, my wife is banging her head against the wall saying, make it stop. Cool. You know what's interesting? You know what's so interesting about that move, banging your head against the wall? I was trusted to be a babysitter at the age of 18. At the age of 18, I babysat two 3-year-olds, twins, very charming, very fun. We had a great time. Then we also had I was in charge of maybe like a 1.5-year-old boy, who I did not have an easy time communicating with. We did not have a good night that night. Just could not understand rules of games, could not respond verbally when asked point blank what it is that they wanted. Very frustrating experience. I could tell he was just as frustrated with me as I was with him. The night ended up with him banging his head against the floor and the wall over and over again, while the 2 toddlers and I had a wonderful time eating popsicles. This little son of a bitch probably gave himself some very serious head trauma, and what came to find out is that he had a diaper full of shit. I gave him back to his parents with a diaper full of shit. 2,090 bits, darn I'm too slow. Come on. If you want that jazz, arrow okay, then you got to be a little more speedy about it. Blessings to you. Yeah, Communal vision. You ever had that feeling that you know things are about to get loud and your kitties, dogs, ex-wife, etc. are going to be scared, and the bang bang's going to keep you up till 1 a.m. You got to work tomorrow, but there is Starbucks in the morning and nobody calls work on July 5th, so everything's going to be okay, and then it's Friday, and then weekend funsies, and then I can finally celebrate from Coog. Namaste to you, Coog. I really appreciate you sharing that with us. Blessings to you. It feels good to have that kind of enthusiasm for tonight, because I know you're having to dig deep for an attitude. It seems like people causing you problems outside, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people. Not true. Also, I love Leslie and I love his jizz jazz so over my face. Thank you so much, Kayla. Don't listen to these haters and losers, as they say. Don't listen, because honestly, they're here. They're here to complain. Namaste. We're getting some Twitch to YouTube cross action. I suppose I was imagining you hitting your head against the wall. Listen, everybody, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. That is our goal. That is our assignment. That is our little homework that we have every single time I hit start stream over here. Every time I show up on your screen and you invite me into your home, into your car, into, maybe a couple of you are in jail, into your jail cell, into your home, into your life. That is what we do, and we don't accept anything less than that. Namaste. Now, we explore the universe both inside and out, and, it can be easy to just kind of skip over exactly what that means, right? Because we say it so often, it becomes sort of like wallpaper, so to speak. Namaste, sort of like wallpaper, namaste. But let's take that background and bring it into the foreground. Explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock the power within. So let's take it one step at a time. Explore the universe. What do we mean? Danny Blue Jeans, jazz trains are fun, but hear me out. What about a ska train? Now that could be a lot. I think that's a brilliant idea, Danny. Namaste. I think that would be beautiful. I think we should absolutely maybe explore that. If somebody has a budget for a whole new thing, it costs money to create this, and so if somebody has a budget for a ska train, I'd be happy to employ that. The one problem with ska train is you need about 9 performers for it to be a proper ska train. Yeah, well, you do with what you have. I'm sure I could embody the spirit of ska on the screen. Interesting. Now, Flying Vita, very interesting point. Thank you for this perspective. If you were in prison and you watch the program, I feel you should be eligible for early release. And I couldn't agree more with you, Flying Vita. Couldn't agree more. There's just something about, about not somebody, somebody can go to the library, read books, they can get a job, and they can get, what's that? You get a good time. You get at least in some states, you get a day off for every good day you have on the inside. I love America. I just called and requested that locked up Uncle Tim get commissary to watch Leslie Tanner. Cool. Absolutely beautiful move, beautiful decision, extremely generous of you to share the light of explorations. Get it behind bars to our brothers and sisters, being held by the state against their will to learn stuff. I don't know about all that. But I think they should get credit. I think they should get credit, no matter what they did. If they commit themselves, I'd be willing to go visit them. And if I was made party to that decision, whether they were to be released early, if I could just have a brief conversation with them, because I don't know whether they're taking it seriously. I don't know whether they let the light of explorations into their heart. And after a brief conversation, I'll just be able to go to the ward or the parole board or whatever. Just be like, listen, this young lady absolutely let explorations into her heart. She's been doing amazing work. Let her out. Get her out of here. That's what I would say. And then on the other hand, if I went into a prison and I'm watching a man, having, trying to make something out of himself, trying to prove that he can be good, prove that he can be, that there's something to be gained by trying. And I'd say put this guy behind bars for life. Pepperoncini, they should let the inmates donate their commissary balance as bits. I honestly... Is there some sort of conversion thing that we could do commissary points for bits? I'd love to bring that down. What a generous idea for them. Would you be willing to have a conjugal visit with Aunt Lisa? She's down. There was a time in my life I would have absolutely said yes, Coog, but no. There was a time that I would have said yes, but no. I am committed. You know what I'm committed to, as far as sexually speaking, what I'm committed to. I'm just simply not going to. I can't have sex with your Aunt Lisa, is what I'm saying. Namaste. Now, as I was saying, exploring the universe. What does that even mean?
It means there's a hot dog.
What'd you get?
I got you some things. This is corn. That's corn, fresh from the grill. I also brought you two things. One is a smoked sausage, and the other one is a grilled hot dog.
Let's go ahead and zoom up on that.
Oh, God.
Can you present that? Looking great. Thanks, Mish.
I also have two exposed hot dog buns for you.
Oh, namaste. Beautiful.
Do you want ketchup or mustard at all?
Oh my goodness. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow. Very generous of you. Someone's in a generous spirit. The 4th of July has really infected Mish's spirit this evening. Namaste. Yes, ketchup. Arrow, okay. Where did you learn this ketchup shit? Okay. All right. You're telling me as a little boy, 20 billion hot dogs, Americans consume more than 20 billion hot dogs each year, most of them during the summer months between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Americans eat an estimated, 818 hot dogs every second, according to the National Dog and Sausage Council. Any thoughts?
That's great. I had 2 watermelon margaritas, and I feel so good.
2 watermelon margaritas?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then a tea. It was a chai orange flavored tea drink that had some form of alcohol in it. And it was good.
It seems like it is good and you feel good.
I feel great. We lit fireworks in the alley.
That's very exciting and fun to hear about. What would you say your favorite part of the evening was?
All the big kaboom sounds on my walk home that made me scared.
That was your favorite?
They're my favorite.
Wonderful. Namaste. Well, anything else that you'd like to share with us tonight, Mish?
Have fun exploring.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. Mish, everyone. If we could make some noise for my temporary roommate still looking for a home, Mish. Not even close to, there's a couple bites, but, she's made a little name for herself around town. Nobody's really interested in housing her. So temporary, but we'll see how it goes. Namaste. Larry Pickle I have not met a single person from around the Chicago area that actually believes no one that hot dogs don't have ketchup on them. They shouldn't have ketchup. I have not met. I want some of those dog drugs they give dogs during now. Magnetic llama. Well, you've met me. Not blessings to you. Okay. You met me, Magnetic Llama, and I'm telling you, I haven't met a single goddamn person. Look, get ready to shit your pants, everybody. Any of those fake ass people who act like being in Chicago means you hate ketchup. That's not real. That's made up bullshit. Just like Malort. Malort wasn't like a real thing. Is this a veggie dog? No, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't dislike Malort, okay? I'm fine with Malort. I just put it on the stand so I could do this real quick. That's all good. I was just curious.
No, that's a sausage.
Is it?
It's a smoked sausage.
Okay.
That's real meat. The hot dog might be. No, that's a real hot dog.
Let's go.
I watched them smoke it. I'm gonna watch you take a bite.
All right, we're eating a little. First, this is a 4th of July little hot dog with ketchup and mustard, huh?
It's a smoked sausage.
Smoked sausage, huh? Here we go. Bun. Let's zoom up on that. All right, here we go. Num nums. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Do you guys like my new phone case? Isn't that so beautiful? Thank you.
It's fine. It's a fine case. Namaste. Well, thanks so much, Mish. Appreciate you stopping by. Beautiful energy tonight, but hopefully, soon we can find that energy a home. Mary Lou RJ with 100 bits. Mish, you look lovely. I like your top. That's coming from Mish. Namaste. Namaste. Yep, and that's true. That's true. Yeah, I think she was just saying that she liked that top earlier this evening. Blessings. So guys, here we are to explore the universe. And let's just get down to the point and open up the lines. Enough Holly button around. The theme tonight is celebrating independence and grieving dependence. Now, a lot of people like to, poo-poo on Independence Day. And I think that's wrong. I think being independent is cool and good and moral. And watch a movie about anybody that's cool, right? They are independent. They are making it happen. They are the myth that we tell ourselves that we can be. I'm talking about your John McClanes. I'm talking about your femme fatales, your Nikitas, your superheroes of all over the Marvel universe and bullshit. They're the people who are able to take the world upon their shoulders and alter fate itself by standing in the way and saying no. And yes, they might have some powers, but it doesn't mean as much as their hard work and their consistency and their inability to give up hope. So that's that. Namaste to Please Be Offended. Thank you so much. Please Be Offended rating. Blessings to you, and also just I thought it was a bit. That was just a raid. So listen, I don't want to hear any independence isn't cool. Hey, Rook, we can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. See, exactly cool. Independence, another spirit of independence. It's called Independence Day. It's one of the highest grossing box office movies at the box office in the history of cinema. Okay? I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear some contrarian, we all depend on each other. I don't want to hear some sort of, some like, actually, no, I don't want that. I don't want it, and I don't want to hear it because it's a lie. It's false. You're fake, and you're a coward. All right. Today is about being honest with ourselves. That independence is cool. It is cool, and it's valuable, and it's a goal, and it's an aspirational state to be. Blessings to you. Listen. Go it alone. They, thems, go it alone. Don't depend on a goddamn person to grant you a damn thing. Namaste, Kook. That was from M. Robert Kopp. No, I'll give you another one. M. Robert. Communal vision from Kook. Let's not forget we owe Cousin Eddie for saving the world from aliens in 1996. Now, once again, independence. He bucked direct orders, flew a jet right up the pussy hole of a huge alien spaceship. Very cool. Very sick. Now, I don't want to hear a fucking word from anybody about how independence isn't cool and Independence Day is not cool. But in the same breath, we must also take a look at the other side of the coin. Because by confronting the other side of the coin is where we are able to access the power of the next level, ladies and gentlemen. Is where we are able to, we see the obvious, positive, affirmative side of things, and we say, okay, and we yes and this, and we take a look at the other side of the coin. What's on the other side of independence? Dependence. Now we, ladies and gentlemen, every single person watching this stream right now is dependent on something. And before I hear from a million people who maybe tried meditating off of a fucking YouTube video once about how it's actually good to realize you're vulnerable and it's good to realize that you're dependent and that's a positive thing. That's emotional maturity. I don't want to hear a goddamn word about that, because what I hear coming from your mouth is a brutal repression. The brutal repression of how the stinging pain of dependence. That try as we might, as many Die Hard movies, as many Marvel movies, as many, however many little heroes we have, mythological little phenomena moving through our culture, telling us who we are and who we can be, none of us will ever transcend the reality that each of us will forever, from birth to death, will never transcend the reality of being nothing more than an infant clamoring for an engorged breast. A breast that will never produce enough milk. That will always be taken away from your gummy little mouth too soon. The cold air stinging your soft, wet mouth, and you scream and cry. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the truth. We must lament this state. We must lament our perpetual defeat. We must grieve that we will always be dependent. The human being, the mind is a social organ. It is not a mechanical computational device. We are relational, social, dependent creatures, and we must, in order to access the power, the true power of the next level. I'm not talking about some power promised to you by some charlatan out in the wilds, touching himself, touching other people inappropriately. I'm talking about the power of the true power of the next level. And in so doing, we must confront that which we are afraid of, that makes us sad, makes us upset. And that is, whether it be a loved one, whether it be smoking, whether it be food, whether it be dieting, whether it be reading. In need of this thing, we will always be. In need of something, we will never transcend. And we do not access the power of the next level by telling ourselves that this is okay. That we can relax into this reality. No, that this reality is a nightmare. It is the fuel, raw material of nightmares. Your dependence from birth until your ultimate death will guide your life. Never enough breast, never enough milk. Always a mountain too high. Namaste. Let's open up the line, everybody. The human mind is bad, not good. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, Leslie, this is Tara.
Tara, namaste to you. Let me turn you up on my side a little bit. Hold on.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste to Tara. Welcome. Happy 4th to you. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing so good. It's good to talk to you,
Oh, it's great to talk to you as well. Did you get up to any shenanigans today, Tara?
Kind of. So I called the last time you graced us with your presence.
Mm-hmm.
I called about this guy that I'm dating from Africa. And I wanted to see if you wanted an update on how that's going.
Oh, please, yes.
It's going so good. We got in a big fight tonight, but then we made up. And it's all good now.
Interesting. Talk to me about that. You got in a big fight. You said, let's break that down. You said it's going really good. You were very enthusiastic about this. You're excited. I can feel the butterflies inside of you. And then you said we got in a big fight.
Yep.
Talk to me about this fight.
So his car broke. He had to drive it to his parents' house, like 30 minutes away, so that his dad could fix it for him while he was at work. And so he asked me for a ride back home.
Right.
So I drive all the way out there, pick him up, drive him all the way back to his house, and he left his keys, his house keys, at his parents' house. And so I told them, I'm not driving all the way back. And I ended up giving him my car keys, and he took my car by himself to go get his keys.
And he was upset.
Yes, because it took me a long time to decide to let him take my car, because I've had bad experiences with doing that. I've done that several times with men that I've dated, and it has gone very, very poorly. But it went good this time.
Now talk to me. How long have you guys been seeing each other?
About a month.
And how far is this drive?
30 minutes. One way.
That's a lot of time.
It is. It is. I really didn't want to give it to him, but I did.
Well, talk
and
to
it's
me.
all okay now.
Talk to me about this. Talk to me about this situation with allowing in the past it didn't work out when you let people you were dating borrow your car. Take me inside that. Can you give us any details about that?
Yeah, one time I was dating this guy, and we went to the thrift store together, and I was taking a long time, and so I gave him my car keys, and I said, take yourself across the street to the Waffle House to get some coffee. Give me like 30 minutes to finish my business at the thrift store. And instead of going to Waffle House, he drove all the way home to where we came from. And I called him when I was done. I was like, hey, come pick me up. And he was like, oh, I went all the way home to take a nap. I'll be like 45 minutes. And I was like freaking out because I was like, you stole my car. And I was like crying in front of the Goodwill, and this like little old lady was like,
Larry Picklejar with a communal vision. Caller, your car issues aside, why do you think your boyfriends make such poor decisions in choosing a girlfriend?
oh man, I have a really nice butt. So
Just physically speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
Physically
Brings
speaking,
them
just
in, you
it's all sexual, Larry.
Yes, Larry.
So you get out there like and you, like a Lola Bunny, you start waving your little ass around, and then you get these fellas that don't respect what you give them, huh?
Yeah. Well, I became a Christian recently, and it's gotten better. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, I was that guy that stole my car at Goodwill. We would do this thing together where I would go over to his apartment and I'd lay down on the couch, and he would sit on the floor and read me Bible passages, and it was like kind of a sexual thing. And I don't know, it just really spoke to me. And then
This
after
is
we
awesome.
broke up, I started going to church.
I love that.
Yeah, he was cool, man. We had some good sex.
But
He
this
was
new
crazy. I
guy
ended up
that
having
you
to
let
take
borrow
him to
your
court.
this new guy that you let borrow your car though is a different guy.
Different guy, yes. This guy is a keeper. He's good.
What can I ask? What section of the Bible? There's so many questions I have about that. What parts of the Bible would you read in order for to have that kind of biblical foreplay?
Dude, Paul, the book of Paul, man. Paul was crazy. He was slinging his dick everywhere and, flipping tables and condemning people.
So just alpha shit.
Yeah, man, yeah.
GP Bear says, sorry to hear that your hemorrhoid transplant wasn't a success. I don't know if that's for me or for you, but
We can share that one, Leslie.
let's just share that. Pepperoncini, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Sicko Vision, you enjoy that, all right? You enjoy the tools and the benefits therein. Namaste to you. Now, Tara, so you trap these kind of retarded guys with your ass, and then they do something. So so you're excited that he brought the car back. Are you going to try to do the sexy Bible stuff with this guy, or are you going to just wait?
Well,
Or is that just a time and a
so.
place, and you're just letting it go like a bird?
I think I'm just going to let it go. I have too much respect for the Bible to do that now.
Okay, so your relationship with it has changed.
This guy, this might be TMI, but he ate me out, and I've never had a guy do that before, and it was so good, and he had to like talk me into it, and so I think I'm just gonna stick with doing that. That seems more normal.
Wait, what was that thing you just mentioned? It sounded a little garbled up.
He like ate me out. I've never had a guy do that before. So I think I'm just gonna do that instead of, you know.
Wait, this is the first time. This is the first time somebody, a dude ate you out.
Yes. Yep.
Wow. You have listen. There's so many questions and not enough time. But listen, I think what you've done is sort of inadvertently, not directly. I don't know if you did this on purpose, Tara, but tonight we are grieving. We're celebrating our independence, of course, it's Independence Day, but we are grieving our dependence. That at some point we will be hurt by the fact that we are dependent on people, on things. And in your situation, somebody stole your car and left you at a goddamn Goodwill. Yeah. And that sort of shaped your experience in this current relationship. So, I think that's very interesting. We could grieve, but then it also excites us for the next experience that we can have, which, left in itself might not have been that great, but considering it's not a guy stealing your car, leaving you at a Goodwill and never eating you out. And I think the pendulum swings, in sort of a 4-dimensional tesseract, and you're just along for the ride.
Hell yeah, man. I'm moving on up.
Namaste.
In the world. That was namaste, Leslie. Namaste.
Beautiful. Tara, listen, I really appreciate you. Well, actually, there's 2 communal visions. Pepper and Jeannie says, tell that man to eat the pussy till he burps. And
I
then
will
also,
tell him that.
Hippocryptomatic says, oh Lord, I accidentally hit a button. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Shit. I hate this.
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hippocryptomatic says, holy crapaloni. So she's Italian, so she says shit like that a lot. But listen, namaste to you. Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we move on tonight?
Leslie, I hope that someone eats you out because you deserve that.
I appreciate that. People have eaten me out. I've been eaten out before. And right now I'm in a season of sort of self-love, alpha. It's called, I refer to it as sort of an alpha sensuality, me for myself. I'm sort of I'm spiritually exploring the sort of like a tantric Kama Sutra, but of just jacking off. Night Year says, now we need to progress to pure ass eating. Mamma mia. Interesting. Okay, well, listen, Tara, wonderful call. I really appreciate you stepping up and just hitting this out of the park right away. Namaste to you, okay?
All right, Leslie. Thank you so much for what you do. You do good work.
Oh, blessings. And keep us up. Keep us abreast of your developing romantic situation.
Yeah, I think I'm going to marry this guy. I think we're going to get married.
Love that. You do it. I want to hear. I legally can marry people, so if you need somebody.
Shut up. I'm inviting you regardless. I'm going to invite you.
Namaste. That sounds like it will be a beautiful event.
I love it.
I can't wait to be there.
All right, Leslie.
All right. Namaste, Tara.
Namaste.
Wow. That was a crazy call. Loved that. Lots of fun details. I want to thank Squeaks the squirrel. Hold on one second. God damn it. Caller, hold on. I got to thank a raider. Women should not marry the first man who eats them out, says Larry Picklejar. And as much as I disagree with Larry Picklejar on a lot of stuff, there's a lot of wisdom to that. I think at least be wary.
A lot of people get really upset whenever there's a mass shooting. I certainly understand why.
And that's just a no-brainer. It makes a lot of sense why people get upset during but during and after mass shootings. So namaste. I want to welcome these raiders though. Squeaks the Squirrel. Namaste to you, and thank you so much for blessing us with your community and your presence tonight. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Now talk to me. Talk to me, Squeaks. What was that stream like? Can you let me know what that stream was like, please? Because I got to know what kind of energy has been brought to our community. Blessings to you and namaste. Please let me know. Squeaks, you still around? Squeaks? Mish brought me a little cookout. My own little cookout. This was so nice of her, huh? Got the ketchup, got the mustard. Oh, VJP Cat, namaste. Yeah, no worries. I understand. We're all doing the Lord's work on Twitch.tv anyway, so. Oh, Squeaks is P-Chops? Oh, okay. P-Chops. I did not know that. I didn't know you had an alt. Peachy, namaste to you. Yeah, although, 25, thank you so much for the 25 bits, Arrow, okay, blessings to you. Now, one thing I'd like to talk about is, before we go on to this next caller, speaking of America, speaking of Independence Day, somebody just mentioned mass shootings are very Independence Day coded. Have you guys noticed how they're how in the media has started mentioning mass shootings? Has anyone noticed this? Got an alert to my phone that there was a mass shooting, and it hit the marks. 5 people got shot, 2 people died. Children among them. Not the children didn't die. They got shot though. Oh, very terrible, very, very terrible, upsetting stuff. But he was in a home. And as far as the information that was shared in this alert sent to my cellular telephone, the shooter knew the people he shot. That does not count. That does not count. I'm saying that, I understand why you might want to count it, but at the same time, when somebody tells me, hey, there's a mass shooting, I'm thinking the mall. I'm thinking some kind of like somebody with some weird, crazy ass personality disorder, maybe a little bit of autism. I don't know, something. There's a lot, going on that the Pistons are lining up so that a mass shooting is going to make sense here in the year of our Lord 2024. Then they wreak havoc at a shopping mall or a grocery store. Those people know what they're doing. Don't listen to them. The media, they hate you. All right, namaste. Let's go ahead and get to this new caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you? Actually, we have a communal vision from Night Year. Thank you so much, Night Year. Shout out to the independence you provide to us. Reminder that the only way to become financially independent is to send your money to Guru. It is the only way to free your wallet. Now, honestly, Squeak's coming in with 10 more. Hey, caller, can you not play music right now?
Oh, I didn't know if I was off hold.
It's me. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Namaste. Blessings to you. Night, you're bringing up a really good point, though, caller. Night, you're saying, we are burdened, and you have been terminated already, caller. Namaste.
Leslie, a block?
You don't have a block. I've got a hot dog, though. Squeaks the Squirrel. Namaste to you. Senor P-Chops coming in with 10 more. 10 more souls for Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Larry Pickledraw, thank you so much for those bits. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. This is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
Rude and rude.
I don't understand.
Rude and rude. Tell Night Year I said rude and rude. Also, I want to fucking. You ate so many cheeseburgers the other night, and now you're doing this with the hot dogs. It's so rude. I'm sorry.
I was gifted a hot dog. I'm sorry. It's
literally,
rude.
we are done with the hot dogs. We're done with them. I hate them. A lot of people in the community hate hot dogs, and you're just eating them in our face tonight. I'm not upset, though. I'm not upset. Whatever, dude.
You sound upset. Don't talk to me like that. You know you're upset.
I know. No, I'm not talking to you. I was talking to the cat. I'm talking
no,
to
you
you.
weren't.
I'm not
no,
talking
you
to
weren't. No, you weren't, Jen. You're upset with me. You're upset with me.
My name's not Jen.
What's your name?
Suzu? I'm the cat. I don't care. I know. You know what? It is Jen. And you know what? You're right. I do have a problem with all the fucking hot dogs. I do. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
It's my second favorite food. I can eat it whenever the fuck I want. Also, you've been terminated.
Oh, I'm...
708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Thanks so much, Nightyear. Nightyear stepping up. Blessings to you, caller. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hello, Leslie. It's Poet.
Namaste, Poet. Happy 4th of July to you. You seem like a big 4th of July head. You big Independence Day freak?
I appreciate the fact that we fought and we created our own country. I am disappointed with how Americans are treating the space that they've been given.
How Americans are treating what?
The space that they've been given. However, I was calling in about grieving dependence.
Yes, namaste. So you're handicapped, you're miserable. You probably have a pretty good perspective on this.
I would say I have a potentially unique perspective. However, I was wondering, in what sense are we discussing grieving dependence? In what capacity is it? Are we thinking emotional, mental, chemical, physical? What kind of dependencies are we grieving?
What's the first that comes to mind? We're not talking about realizing that it's good. We're talking about ones that we hate, ones that remind us of how vulnerable we are, and ultimately we resent them.
Ah, sugar.
Talk to me about sugar.
It's in everything we eat and drink. It is absolutely exploitive and awful.
Are you on like a sort of sugar-free or low-carb thing because of your situation where you're in like very significant pain at all hours of the day?
I should be, but I'm not. I'm in fact drinking a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew right now.
So you're just like ultra fuck it. That's very awesome, because if that's not a fuck you to God, then I don't really know what is. Larry Picklejar, caller, get to the fucking point.
Well, I grieve that we are all dependent on so many things, yet we are unempathetic towards others' plight. Though it does bring me joy somewhat to know that we are able to express our freedoms and our happiness and our sorrows through chemical explosives. I hear them going off outside my windows. Boom, 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 all night long on the 4th of July and around this weekend. And
Poet, how does sugar make you feel like a little pig? Talk to me about that. Why do you hate that you love sugar?
Oh, I hate that I love sugar because it has absolutely ruined my teeth.
You got fucked up teeth?
Indeed, 100% because of sugar.
Nightyear says, caller, you need to have some independence with opening your fucking mouth when you talk.
I see.
So that's somebody with the opinion that okay, let's talk more about this fucked up teeth situation. So you're and you've actually been terminated. Can't wait to get into that later though with your Poet. Namaste.
Goodbye, Larry.
Namaste. Beautiful, beautiful night. Yeah, I wonder. I was gonna ask about the brushing situation. How frequently our boy brushes his teeth, which I've long held to be, not necessary. Look at that. We got some corn. Beautiful. Larry Picklejar, 100 bits. Poet, call back. Leslie wants to talk about your shit teeth. I do. I want to ask you questions. How this came to be. Thanks to my roommate Mish, I'm having a little cookout here myself in the studio. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Les. I think we got disconnected or whatever.
No, you were terminated.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July to you, Jen. How you doing tonight?
Oh, my God. So I had a rough, first part of the day. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I cried a lot. Bye, Daddy. I had a weird ghost dance with my father to a really cool song.
Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on. We're not going past that. We're not just putting that on the list. You had a ghost dance with your dead father?
I did.
Okay, take me in that. What song did you put on?
Are you going to block?
I swear to God, if anybody terminates this, I'm going to be so pissed off.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right, guys, you heard him. You heard him here. All right. Give me just a little more time, and my love surely. That's the song. And we did it. We danced for, it's probably 3 hours.
To that one song.
Time to do the song. Yeah, well, I cried a lot in between. And then I would have to put it back on again.
And
but I'll tell you what, the last time was awesome.
So that
was the one.
Is this something that your father wanted, like the spirit of your father wanted, or is this something you're I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna summon my father's spirit? What take me into that, to the onset of that whole thing.
Okay, seriously? Interesting question, Leslie, because I thought about that, right? I was like, what the hell is going on around here?
Right.
And then
on the surface, it's kind of like a crazy ass thing to do, right?
Duh, I would look like a crazy person. Whatever.
Were you in your home?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I moved this week. But yeah, I guess you could call it him because my animals are here. But anyway, I was like, it was my dad.
What's home then? What's home right now?
Leslie, don't make me say it.
All right, move on. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm going to get into that at some point, but let's focus on the ghost dance.
Okay. So I was like, what's going on? And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, it's my father. And I closed my eyes, right? And then there was a presence to my left. And I did it because you got to make sure. It was 3 times. And I saw him and I put out my hand and we danced. And Leslie, it was the greatest.
That sounds like a beautiful experience, Jen.
Actually, it really, truly was, Leslie.
Yeah,
I'm
genuinely.
with you.
Night Year, coming from with a communal vision. Home is the dumpster behind the Dollar General in South Philly with some fucking string cheese in it. Is there any truth to that?
Okay. I don't know how Night Year knows I love string cheese. So that's kind of creepy. Sucker.
Night Year. Nice. Bullseye. Bullseye, bud.
No, just stop that, Leslie. Not bullseye.
100 bits. This is from Larry Picklejar.
Oh, shit ass.
Caller, did your dad get a ghost hard on while you were dancing? If yes, it might have just been some creepy ghost teenager.
Oh my God. No. Wait, what did he say? It might have been a creepy, like an imposter, teenager, horny ghost?
Did he have a hard on or no?
No, there was no hard-ons.
Metatron Third Eye saying, "Goddamn Tan Man, you're a master of the cob." I'm eating corn on the cob while I talk to you.
Are you? Let me look. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me shake my
I'm halfway
phone.
through this.
That's how you make it
Mies
work.
brought me corn on the cob.
Aw, Mish made it like a real 4th of July for you. And then you have to sit with all us retards. That's so cute.
Yep. I had to listen to your fucking retarded ass story about dancing with your dead dad.
Oh, shit, dude. I totally did, though. It was weird.
Now, one
I
more
didn't get
question.
any corn, and I had to do that.
One
for
more
the
question.
community.
One more question, then I'm going to lift
What?
the block, okay? Communal Vision, Space Grime. How can you tell there's no hard-on if the being is ephemeral? I'm going to throw that to you.
Right,
What do
you
you
can
think?
totally-
I've got an answer to
can
that,
totally
but what
do-
do you think?
Like, how deep do you want the answer to go?
Girl? Just get, as long as it's
you
the
can
truth.
tell when a ghost has a hard on. So that's retarded. That's a stupid question. That's dumb. They don't have cells. They don't have blood that's circulating anymore. They left that at the grave site.
Ghostbusters,
And
Dan Aykroyd gets his dick sucked by a slutty ghost.
Hmm?
In the movie Ghostbusters, Dan Aykroyd's character gets his dick sucked by a slutty ghost.
I see you, Mary Lou. I just looked down and Mary Lou just glowed. All right, so tell me more about the Ghostbusters and the slutty ghosts and dick
No, let's
sucking.
talk one more question about your dad, and then I
What
gotta
I
lift
missed?
this block. Communal
Yeah.
Vision, Jen, did you get impregnated by your ghost father?
That's. Oh, I had such a nice dance. I won't let you guys ruin it.
No, listen. This dance, how did it end? So, a lot of
have
ups, a
not
lot of
even swallowed your
downs.
food.
The end. Would you let me talk? Fluxorm
Well, you
Zero.
can swallow your food.
Fluxorm Zero. Is it ableist to assume ghosts cannot get erections?
Ghosts can get
Yes, but it's
erections.
good. Sometimes it's good to be
Okay.
ableist, and this is one of those times.
Analyst?
Ableist, to be prejudiced against the disabled.
I totally thought you said analyst. I was like, no,
The ghost that dances with me to witchy woman puts out. Jen, you're not trying hard enough.
Larry, don't!
And that's it. You've been
Tell me
terminated.
something
I gotta
nice
let it go.
about my
I gotta let it
dad. No,
happen.
Larry, no! I blocked.
You literally didn't block shit. I did not see you put up a termination. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini, welcome back to the program. Pepperoncini, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I wanted to give you an interesting update.
Please
Since
do. Pepperoncini,
yeah.
please give me this update. I'd love to hear it.
So through just some kind of getting to know the community, I found out that there are two other members of the community who live in my city. One of them who is Toaster. The other one who is also interested in doing comedy. So I've actually started a devoted comedy training center.
Oh my God. I can't believe this is amazing. This is a really groundbreaking stuff. I can't wait to see what continue. I want to hear all about it.
So the first person we have as part of the training center is Toaster. Toaster wants to be a comedian. So I personally have been trained by all of the great, sex pests and financial taking advantage of comedy expertise in the world.
Sure, right.
Every single one of them.
You gotta
they've all done horrible things.
If you can get under the tutelage of some sort of sex pest, I think then that's the first step. Well, first step would be have a weird childhood. Second, if you could have a sexual pervert show you the ropes.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think bringing on Toaster is a great idea. So he signed for a 100-year contract, and that is for any work that he does, entertainment or not. And so he signed up, and he's taken his first session with me, actually.
So what are you going to teach? I mean, what are you going to teach Toaster?
So the first thing was we had to identify where his weaknesses are, right?
Yeah, he's got quite a few, so that was probably that hard.
We realized he doesn't have enough life experience. So we've actually got him a job gutting houses under that contract. And so he is going to be getting some life experience. And we're hoping to go and have a couple of months of that and then really get into like what can be funny about this experience that you've had. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Hypocryptomatic says Toaster did not agree to this. Is that true? Did you actually talk about this with Toaster?
Yeah, on his stream. We were testing out
just
kind
today?
of like a this was today. We were testing out kind of making just like, again, you want to be in comedy, you got to ride someone's coattails if you want to see success. So we're talking about changing. Again, I own his stream now that under this contract. Legally, it is mine. And he will be converting it into a talking explorations pre and post show where it's kind of like the Talking Dead style. We talk about what we're expecting to happen on the show. And then,
I love this. I would love to hear, explorations through the minds of two comedians too, because there's something, we work so hard and it's so serious here. It helps to have that.
For a second, I'm so sorry, Leslie. Let me just correct it because I couldn't help. You said two comedians. It is one comedian and one acolyte, but I couldn't let that.
Well, one comedian, one aspiring.
Yeah. Acolyte specifically is his title right now.
Okay, so comedian, pepperoncini, acolyte, Toaster. So to watch two minds like that review in a pre and post sense, I think would be really beautiful. Hypocryptomatic, false. Peppercorn Patty and I were there. He signed nothing. You said you want him to be dead and then pretend to be alive. Is that true?
I think Jen, I would not take anything she says seriously. I think she's in some sort of psychosis. She says she got like a boner from dancing with her dad was my read of that story that she told. No. And that I wouldn't just trust anything that she's saying. Not lucid, I think.
I mean, we'll see. Even a broken clock's right twice a day. So, and that's Peppercorn Patty declaring that she is the superior pepper. Any response to that?
No, I don't have a response to that. But I will say to your broken clock is right twice a day. It's not if the arms have fallen off the broken clock, right? Like maybe if it's a stopped clock, then perhaps. But I think this is a situation where the clock is fully broken, in a sense.
Interesting point.
Yeah.
Well, I'll think about that. But I still, Jen is a bright shining star here at Explorations. As far as explorers are concerned, her sort of frantic, frayed perspective, it moistens the soil upon which we germinate our seeds here so frequently. Now, but let's go back to you. I don't want to get distracted.
Yeah.
I'd be very excited to see two minds such as yourselves do a pre and post sort of situation. Two comedic minds covering the spiritual, mental, and all the work that we do here through two little prisms over there. Do we have? Wait. Okay, no, that's old. So how are you training anybody? What kind of experience in comedy do you have, Pepperoncini?
I mean, like I said, I've done it all from top to bottom. Nationally touring,
beautiful.
In performing in more than one state, I believe definitionally is national touring comedian.
Yep.
I've done maybe about 400, 500 zip zap zops.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the cred. I'm hearing the titles, the badges, the degree.
That's
through
right.
I'm
not an expert because it is naturally talent. Right, but I had to get a taste of the flavors of what other people were saying was going on to be able to compare it to myself.
If you haven't spent a couple $1,000s to play Zip Zap Zop with some sexual perverts, then I don't care about what you have to say about comedy. Period.
That's right. Exactly. You have to have lived it.
Yeah. So listen, I'm very excited about this project you got going. Mother Nibblebottom with 100 bits. Interesting perspective as usual. Did you know that corn cobs were poop scrapers before toilet paper?
Yeah, I actually did know that.
I did not know that. Would they dry them out? Would they dry out the Are we talking about like the leaves? Or are we talking about?
No, you eat the corn. You eat the corn, and then you take the cob and you insert it into a spin, and then pull it back down, and that clears it out. Do
you put it in your ass or just kind of between your cheeks? You hot dog it
between your cheeks, and you spin it. You know, it's kind of like the thing, the big one at the car wash.
Interesting.
You know, when you're at the car wash, the like big kind of wide cylinder brush. That's kind of like the cob on your ass.
Larry Picklejar says, caller, how's your crowd work go?
I'll have to save it for another time, Larry, because we got to move on to some other callers. So I'm not going to, not going to get into that right now.
Sounds like a cop-out. It sounds like a cop-out.
I'll do it. Do you want me to do it?
A little bit.
I'll give it to you. All right, Larry, where are you from?
And you've been terminated. You just got got.
Right. He doesn't want to...
Crane Supreme, you're a sexual pervert if you don't have a big hot dog on the screen when you type exclamation point hot dog. You know, there's a limited shelf life on this fucking hot dog business. I'm not having it on the screen forever. I got to take this computer apart piece by piece and put it back together, find the hot dog, take it out, put the computer back together. I will do that. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. It's Nerdity.
Who is this?
Nerdity and Sue.
Nerdity! Everybody, it's Nerdity. It's been a while, Nerdity. How you doing?
Hey, yes, I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. We've been rated by Angry Scar 09, and an honor it is to have you among us. Namaste to the soldiers of Angry Scar 09. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It is a treat to be with you, and it is an honor to be trusted with your flock. Crank Supreme, what's the red line on the hot dog? Do you mean when do I get rid of it? I mean, it would be gone if it was up to me right now. It wouldn't even be on the fucking screen. I don't care for it. It has nothing to do with what we do here. So I would like to just kind of get rid of it as soon as possible.
Exactly.
Okay, well, Adnardo59, welcome to the program. Blessings to you. Angry Scar, what was the stream like? Can you let me know? Can you let me know what the vibe was in the last little part of it? Because that's kind of it's heading here, and for us to enjoy and see and to explore together, so to speak. So now that we are sort of melding our energies, melding our visions, melding our communities, I'd like to know exactly the vibes were kind of flirty tonight. Interesting. Okay, well that'll fit in perfectly well here. We're always a little bit flirty at least. Namaste. Okay, go ahead, Nerdity. We were talking about I don't even remember. What were we talking about?
Oh, I don't remember. Actually,
nothing yet, right?
Sorry. No, it's a lot of things. No, I don't know what we were talking about.
Let's start back up top. Nerdy, it's great to hear from you. You know, it's been a while since you've had the time, the time to call in and talk to us here, so I really appreciate you doing so. Well, Communal vision from Dishman Dishes. If hot dog wasn't so important, why is our guru eating them twice on stream? Because I like eating them. They're just a food that I like to eat. You fucking retards have I don't like having to swear. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like having to speak with anger in my voice towards you. I don't like having to take my belt off. I don't like having to yell, shout, bang on the walls. I don't like to do all this stuff. But when you challenge me, after I say not to talk about the hot dog stuff, when you challenge me in front of my community on a live stream, this is live. You don't get to edit this out. I don't get to send this to the editor and say, hey, cut out the stuff about the hot dog. This will live on the internet forever. And you perverts won't leave the hot dog alone. This is the not last night. This is the last night of the hot dog. Once again, if I have to Burn this computer to the ground. Namaste. Arrow OK gifting out 10 community subs. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Arrow OK, extremely generous of you. Blessings to you. It's just because I'm getting a little angry, I think, but listen, I am angry. I feel charged up. Hot dog's not gonna stay. Peppercorn. And everybody else that thinks like that, it's on the way out. So enjoy your last little goddamn night of the fucking hot dog.
I will definitely do that.
Okay. Danny Blue Jeans. I read somewhere that violent crime is 70% lower than it would compared to if hot dogs didn't exist. Then let the violence express itself. Let the blood pour into the streets. Namaste. Mother Nipplebottom with 100 bits. Mother Nipplebottom sharing. Oh no, Dishman dishes first. Hot dog, Sherlock Holmes style. I do know it is the editor that doesn't want the hot dog in our guru's sexy face. Dishman Dish is speaking with a sort of an air of authority as to the editor's vision. That's very possible. I am all about the taco, Leslie. So Mother Nipplebottom coming out and sort of speaking cryptically. The plainness of that sentence would make me think, you're either eating a taco or are feeling gay this evening. Maybe you feel more gay than I have ever been aware of, because we haven't discussed that exactly, Mother Nipplebottom, but that's what I'm also understanding. Taco being a sort, as a stand-in for vagina, sort of an epithet, a sort of little nickname.
Well, I mean, I think that it really would, everything would come together at the end of the day.
If we put a taco on the screen?
Right. Yeah, put a taco on the screen.
Maybe. That's something interesting to think about. Hypocryptomatic with a communal vision. I'm driving to Gettysburg. Wait, what? Hold on. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Namaste to Krang Supreme for the 5 community subs. My dude, extremely generous of you, Krang. Arrow OK and Krang Supreme coming out with the subs. Mary Lou RJ, hey Leslie, should I paint little ghosts on my nails or cute mushrooms? I can't decide.
Can you hear me?
I can, but I'm just speaking over you. Hold on one moment.
Oh.
I'm all about the taco. Hey Leslie, I should paint little... Wait, have we seen that yet? Yeah, we did. Answer the question for Mary Lou. Should I paint little ghosts on my nails? Are you painting them or are they stickers? Those are both fall themed, so it's difficult for me to say. I would go probably... Honestly, I went to a Home Goods recently with my temporary roommate, and I'm kind of tired of seeing mushrooms. It's a little played out. Let's go ghosts. Mary Lou RJ, okay, thank you. Hypocritomatic, I'm driving to Gettysburg and burying 30,000 hot dogs for the health of the community. Hypocritomatic, thank you so much. Appreciate the sort of just bald-faced enthusiasm being anti-hot dog. Mother Nipplebottom saying tacos. Mother Nipplebottom saying tacos are better than hot dogs. Tacos are.
Hang up.
No. Stay put. Stay put. There's a lot to get through. I've been inundated. Mother Nipplebottom, tacos are better than hot dogs. So Mother Nipplebottom, interesting sentiment. It's hard for me not, as a therapist, as a legally licensed mental health counselor, it's hard for me to see that not as a sort of double entendre, as sort of subconscious, reaching through the conscious mind and speaking through the symbolism of hot dog and taco. Taco's better than hot dogs. Interesting how we're feeling tonight. Namaste to you. I'd be happy to explore that with you if you'd like to call in. Okay, Gentle Farter, welcome to the program. Sure. And Nerdity, how are you doing, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Did you get it up to any shenanigans?
Not too many shenanigans today. I don't think many shenanigans tomorrow. But just really enjoying the day off, knowing that tomorrow I'll have the day off as well. So I'm very much looking forward to the time off to rest.
I love that. So just you're letting yourself just kind of relax your muscles, relax your mind a little bit, and knowing that you get a little bit of a break, a little bit of a respite from the toil of every day.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Beautiful. I love that. Now, nerdity. I want to take you to task on tonight's theme. Tonight, we are grieving our dependence. And before that, think about that statement, grieving dependence. And Arrow OK with communal vision. Caller, do you have a Saturday and Sunday off as well?
Yes, I do. Yeah. So
Holy moly, 4-day weekend.
A 4-day weekend, yes.
Love that. Love that. Blessings to you. Mother Nipplebottom, you may use your own perception if you like. I made tacos and hot dogs today. The tacos were very good. Hot dogs are boring. It's not perception. You know, Mother Nipplebottom, it's not just perception. I'm a literal spiritual leader trained in the martial arts of the mind and body and spiritually speaking as well. And it's as we speak verbally and consciously, so we speak non-verbally and subconsciously. It's all there for us to find it if we like, you know. But blessings to you. I do enjoy, I enjoy tacos and I enjoy hot dogs as well. We can just keep that. If you're too defended against the subconscious reality, we can just keep it. Let's keep it on the surface. I enjoy both tacos and hot dogs. Different ones at different times. Stone Monster 400. What happens if you put your burrito inside a taco? Is that how babies are made? Interesting question. let's let that marinate a little bit. That's really getting that's really getting nerdity. Oh, nerdy. So talk to me. You've had a minute to kind of marinate with that statement. Grieving dependence. Talk to me about that. Grieving dependence.
Well, we're in the last few years of our current iteration of freedom. I think that we're in the next maybe 5 to 10 years, we're going to see a huge amount of protection. We're going to see probably likely rise of a civil war between certain factions within our populace. But I think that it's really good to know that we are training with one another to know that we are saying thank you to our neighbors when we're helping with each other. So I'll just say that and leave it to the next person, the next caller.
That was it? That's all you want to share? I gotta ask you a little question about it, right?
What do you want to ask?
So you see this, I asked you to grieve dependence, and you see the last couple of years as relative independence, and we're about to get, and you've been terminated. Namaste. That's it. Weird call, huh? 708-240-8953. 708-2... I got to take a piss. Namaste, everybody. I'm going to take a piss. Blessings to you. I'll be back in just a moment to continue our exploration for the evening. And allow this moment of clarity to sort of let your mind settle, but also to focus. Once again, focus your energy and declare your intention for the second half of tonight's program. What is it that you want? How do you see grieving dependence as a step to the next level? Namaste. Arrow, okay, blessings to you for the bits. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Oh, Hypocryptomatic, depressingly true Matrix Crappo. Also, I shall give you shelter. Namaste. Well, guys, I got to piss. Set your intentions, set your energy levels, and also stick around for a couple words about our community of devoted light at patreon.com. Blessings to you. The tools and benefits that you see before you on the stream are simply the tip of the iceberg. If you're truly interested in taking your life to the next level, then you want to be a part of the community of devoted light at patreon.com. So stick around and learn a little bit about that. I'll be right back in just a moment. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, Let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Just some other, maybe some mascots in general we could get. Like maybe we could have like a twink Benny the Bull, or we could have a, you know, like if Mr. Clean was more effeminate, or you know, something like that. Maybe downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste. Namaste, explorers. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And that was a couple words about our community of devoted light at patreon.com.
hosting my exclusive videos, a growing library of exclusive materials, music downloads, videos, what have you, monthly postcard, so many exciting tools by which to explore this universe and truly to reap the benefits of the next level in a way that can't be summoned in any other way. Namaste. If you have any doubts about that, simply ask any of the current members of the community of Devoted Light. They'll set you straight. Namaste. Blessings to you. Hello, Historic Cupcake. Blessings to you. Blessings, Historic Cupcake. How are you this evening? How are you, huh? Blessings. Also a blessings and a good evening to Gripple-Chew. Gripple-Chew, if you're around, namaste to you. Are you? Let's check. Nope. No Gripple-Chew. Wonderful. Wonderful to hear that, Historic Cupcake. Wonderful to hear that. Blessings on you. Namaste. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? We're in the second half of the program here, enjoying ourselves, getting settled in, still just sort of, appraising, grieving our dependence on the world around us, then the various ways in which we are dependent on various aspects of the world around us. Namaste. Guru, can you move over and place your face just above the chat box for the rest of the stream? Dishman dishes. No. 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 Night Year. Not sure if Leslie told you this, but Exclamation Hot Dog is only available to the community of Devoted Light. Don't listen to him try to convince you otherwise. That would be funny. That would be interesting, huh? No, that's an idea I like. Maybe not everyone should have access to that button, huh? Not everyone should have access to that button. Maybe only my most trusted members of my inner circle should have access to the hot dog. I'm not saying, Dishman Dishes, I'm not saying that, listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't. That wasn't implied in there. I'm just saying some of there's a lot of riffraff, there's a lot of freaks in the chat right now that are just horny for hot dog and they don't know what to do with that energy. They need to be swaddled. It's kind of mean for me not to take it away from them. When a colicky little baby is screaming, crying, it needs to be swaddled very firmly. Mother Nipplebottom, I would never abuse the hot dog, says Mother Nipplebottom. Interesting. Again, Mother Nipplebottom, I am not confused. Hold on. Mother Nipplebottom, I am not convinced that your subconscious mind isn't speaking through your conscious expressions. I'm horny, you're horny, we're all horny for hot dogs. So I just, we'll see. There's something to kick around. Certainly something to kick around. The only hot dog I abuse is my own, says A.E. Rook. A.E. Rook. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. I had a hot dog tonight and didn't finish it, says Orchestar. I had a hot dog tonight and I didn't finish it. Orchestar, did you grow up with a lot of hot dogs? Scroll up or I'll call. And I'm serious. Scroll up to what? What are you talking about? I would never abuse the hot dog. Well, yeah, right? See, so Orchestar is over, or I think Orchestar is of the camp that is over this hot dog discourse, because I certainly am. I don't give a shit about it, and I think it's very frustrating for it to be brought up as often as it is. I don't even like the fucking thing on the screen right now. It can't be gone soon enough. So this is the last night. This is the last night of the hot dogs. You enjoy it, all right? You enjoy it because when it's gone, it's not coming back. Reconsider what? Peppercorn? What? What do I reconsider? That's it? Reconsider what? Reconsider what exactly? Just the opposite of what I want? Consider the opposite of what I want? That's not a very persuasive argument. That's simply not good enough. Mother Nipple Bottom, I cut a hot dog and put it on a hamburger bun tonight. I made 2 mini dogs. Did I eat 1 or 2 hot dogs? Huh, interesting. Did I eat 1 or 2 hot dogs? I could have 1. We got 1,000 bits from Larry Pickle Jar. Flying Vita, 1 in the bank to use. I'm going to bed. So that's for Flying Vita. Flying Vita, whenever you would like to use a termination, it is at your leisure. Orchestra, I'll get all these communal visions. Orchestra, researchers say eating hot dogs could subtract time from your life. University of Michigan researchers studied thousands of foods and figured out how much time each item adds or takes away from your life. They figure every hot dog you eat takes away about 36 minutes. In some way, that is 99, Larry. Well, where do I get 1,000 hot dogs? Oh. You know, I see the I could see if you once you put it like that, I could see how somebody would be like, "Oh no." Dishman Dishes, hot dog heads. Remember the glory of the great centered hot dog at twice the size. It was so glorious. Dishman Dishes. Well, and soon the memory will be all you have of the hot dog situation. You're only going to have a memory of it. Mother Nipple, I want to go back to this Mother Nipple. I cut a hot dog and put it on a hamburger bun tonight. So that's 1. I made 2 mini dogs. I mean, spiritually, you ate 2, but realistically, probably like 1.6, like 1 2/3. Because mini dogs, are you talking about those tiny little guys, like a little hors d'oeuvre sort of situation? Also, why'd you cut it up and put it on a hamburger bun? That's kind of that's an unorthodox move. What got you there? Y'all are getting off track of the program with this hot dog idol of yours. Orchestra, thank you. And as always, Arrow OK really showing why he is such an important member here at Explorations. Arrow OK. Chad is demonstrating dependence on the hot dog. Yes. You people are sick. This is the last night. We're not doing this again. You people, like, as I offer you tools by which, Mother Nipple Bottom, I was out of hot dog buns, of course. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then you kind of just got like a thick bologna sandwich, which isn't bad. One's in the chat if you fry bologna up or microwave it. Now, if I'm giving you, yep, call me out, Goliath. We got the ones coming in. Namaste. Beautiful. Don't underestimate fried bologna. Do not. At your peril, should you underestimate fried bologna. Now, as I give you these tools, listen. A lot of these tools are taking you, they're negative tools. They're tools by which to confront that which we are, very defended against. Mentally, spiritually, sometimes even biologically. Defended against certain universal truths, realities, that once confronted, we may use to our advantage, leverage this negativity to access the power of the next level. Now, this is a very difficult process. In some ways, it is the most difficult process one can undergo. The negation of self, the negation of progress, the negation of safety. Fried bologna sandwiches are the love of my life. 23 months on the program. Call me Al, 23rd month. Happy 23rd month to Call Me Al. Blessings. Happy 23rd month to Call Me Al. It's a true milestone. It's only negative if you deny the hot dog. It really... No, Death Became Her. It is negative. It is negative. This is a negative program. Ultimately. This program is about negating the self and using that to attain the power of the next level. Now, Blocks Bunny 23. As a child, I would think my hot dog was a lightsaber. LOL XD. Blocks Bunny. My hot dog was a lightsaber. So did you fight? Would you pull it, kind of just do little fights with it? No, listen to me. Think of this. Think of it this way. You're in Guantanamo Bay. You're at Guantanamo Bay. You're being tortured. You're being confronted with the limits of your own body via pain, via torture, via, having your fingernails ripped out, being waterboarded, having, certain songs be played, having the Quran being pissed on, people threatening to, R-word your entire family, showing you pictures of your daughter, saying hey, we're gonna go get them and we're gonna do whatever to them. All right. At that point, you'll accept anything as a life flotation device, even if it means to say something that incriminates you. That saying something that's false, that's wrong. The false confessions coming out of a torture situation cannot be overestimated. Now, the same can be said here. This, in a sense, is sort of a gradual self-torture. We are building our own Guantanamo Bay to the point that we realize we have already built our Guantanamo Bay. We are already playing the Barney song 24 hours a day in our heads all the time because we like it, we prefer it. And because beyond that torture, there is something that's even worse. The power of the next level is also there. So in dismantling this Guantanamo Bay, in realizing we are each inside of our own Guantanamo torture centers, you pigs are latching onto this damn hot dog as a life flotation device, as something to keep you buoyed into the sea of the abyss, rather than letting yourself drown, rather than letting yourself be annihilated. In reaping the benefits of the next level, you're glomming onto this goddamn hot dog. So as a spiritual leader, I am doing you a disservice. I'm abusing you. I am molesting each of you by keeping that hot dog on the screen. Are there tacos in Guantanamo Bay? Mother Nipplebottom, really good question. I assume so. Does Cuba have tacos? I don't know. I truly don't know. I know they have sandwiches. I had a Cuban sandwich. Loved it. Loved it. Tacos for Guantanamo. Maybe we could start a little charity. Tacos for Guantanamo. We could send both like coupons for Taco Bell and whole picks to the Guantanamo inmates. Perfect timing. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Sheila.
Your name is Sheila? Sheila, welcome to the program. How are you doing tonight, Sheila?
I'm fine. Have you ever been to prison?
I have not been imprisoned in prison. I've been to prison to visit and to teach.
Oh. You never been to jail?
Jail, yes. I've been inside jail. I've been arrested and held in jail, but not prison.
So you ate one of those bologna sandwiches?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't eat it because I was out before I had to eat it.
Oh my God! What did you eat? Were you a puss? He didn't do anything?
I just wasn't hungry and I got out. Yeah, basically. I knew somebody with a lot of money.
What?
I knew somebody with a lot of money and bailed me out. Jen, have you ever watched any Arnold Schwartz films?
What short?
Oh, you've been terminated. You've been terminated. You've been terminated.
No, that was.
Namaste. Flying Vita. Appreciate it. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
I wasn't finished saying Schwarzenegger.
No, I think it was just Arnold Schwartz is what it says.
Okay, I know what it said, but it's Schwarzenegger.
And you've been terminated again by Night Year. Sheila, blessings to you. Have a wonderful night, Sheila. Hypocryptomatic, say this is a block. Hypocryptomatic has a block. Call, or did you mean to terminate Hippo? Or is this a block?
No.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Namaste, Leslie. This is Borealis.
Borealis, how you doing tonight, Borealis?
I'm doing all right. I've been enjoying the show. It's nice to have on a holiday.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to do it on a holiday. I was thinking, maybe people are going to be doing too many festivities, but I figured, the explorers are more committed to this than any holiday they can go on or go to, certainly speaking. So, yeah, let's set up the tent and let's see what happens, huh?
Absolutely. If you build it, they will come, right? That's what
truly what I thought to myself this afternoon. Now, Borealis, one moment.
There's no penis in the world small enough to justify rape of any kind, in my opinion, as a therapist.
As a therapist, that is my opinion. I've been on record saying that just because your penis is small, you don't get to do it. Borealis, did you get up to any 4th of July shenanigans today?
Kinda. I was a little hungover today because I kind of overdid it yesterday. But we still managed to get out and do a little bit. And I got kidnapped by a friend of mine and taken to the North Shore. She got 2 pools. I mean, yeah, you talk about. I mean, she's only got 1 bathtub, but it's really nice. And then, but then they got 2 pools. So I figured like that was a better place to spend than my
nice, yeah.
apartment. So
small.
So that was good.
No
She
big
brought me home
crowd or
tonight
anything.
so I could catch the shoe. Yeah, no, there was nobody. There was nobody in the second pool. We had like the secret agent pool.
Ooh, love that.
But yeah, so I overdid it a little bit yesterday. So this morning we were supposed to go meet. This is so Louisiana. We were supposed to go meet her mom at a bar at 10 o'clock this morning, and we did. Yeah,
You did?
and we did. We
started
sure
early.
Did. They had Bloody Marys and a Bloody Beer. I don't know if that's a thing anywhere. You like put Bloody Mary mix or tomato juice in the beer. That might be a Louisiana thing. I don't know. I didn't do that. I had like a Sprite until I was ordered to order a beer. That did help a little bit, but
Right. Loosened you up a little.
Oh god! But what didn't help was the fucking Nathan's hot dog eating contest was going on. And it was like on all these huge screens, and I'm like already feeling sick and hungover, and I'm like, look at these dudes just like gorging themselves, like trying not to throw up, and I'm like, yeah, this is not helping. When it was like only in America, I think, could a sport like that have been invented, right? Is that where it's had to come from here? It's like watching just gorging themselves. It seems like the pinnacle of the pinnacle of like I don't know, the downfall of Western civilization. I don't know. It was kind of gross.
I watched a big fat guy puke up a bunch of hot dogs in the middle of a competition. That was pretty entertaining. Watched a video. This guy was real round, sort of a real Kirby-like physique, and then just like he'd throw up and then slow. You know how like there's a lot of weight and he's like disoriented, so he's like slowly gets back up, and then he just like throws up again and then slowly gets back up. It was the rhythm of it was really nice to watch.
Is it like a Weeble? You remember Weebles? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It was like a kid's toy in the 70s. It might have been a little bit before your time, but I'm imagining Weebles.
Question from Dishman Dishes. Christopher Miller enjoying Canada Day, getting drunk as fuck. Namaste to you. Canada is a weird place. We can get into that if you want to call up, Christopher. Canada is an increasingly weird place. Dishman Dishes, so 500 subs, disengage YouTube engagement. Oh, well, I'm hearing. Is it not working? Are the buttons not working? Are the chat commands not working? I might have to revisit the YouTube commands just to make sure. I found out that the 500 subs isn't enough to get the functionality of to build out all this Twitch stuff over on YouTube. I need like 1,000 hours, 1,000 watch hours or something. Which is, I don't know. I guess, we could probably fast track it if I told everybody to open up a tab on YouTube. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, absolutely, Dishman. Blessings to you. Yeah, I don't really know what the deal is. YouTube is making it very difficult to get the basic tools of this, to have like full functionality. I wish it didn't. I don't really know why. It's not like a lauded, sought-after space to be in. YouTube Live. I don't know what they're protecting. You can literally upload anything. So don't know why, but we'll get there. Just incredible, so basic. Yeah, I know. You're telling me. I wish we could overcome that, but if anybody knows a short trick, a shortcut over there, I'd be happy to take it. Blessings to you. Certainly been chipping away at that YouTube situation for a while. Yeah, let's let me grab the link. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on one second, Borealis. I'm gonna grab the link.
Sure.
Let's see if we can boost the
See that thing.
There we go. Copy. All right, here we go. Guys, it's double dip time. We're going to do this from now on. There's the YouTube link. The only shortcut I know is the community of devoted light to the next level, Guru. Nightyear, 100%. Nightyear is committed. You know that, Nightyear, you're a critical member of what we have over here, and really showing exactly how much passion you have for the next level is honestly not just a boon for me, but a boon for the whole community. And I want you to know how important of a role you're playing here. Guys, click on that YouTube link, open it up in another tab. Let's boost the numbers over there so we can meet the needs of the lost souls at YouTube Live. Mary Lou RJ, I've gotten through, Mother Nipple Bottom, can I play it on a loop when I sleep? Namaste. Play it on a loop while I sleep. Absolutely. Mother Nipple Bottom, absolutely. There's no one stopping you from doing that. Just pull up the stream, pull up the archive, and let my voice resonate through your subconscious mind as you continue. Hold on, the cat is screaming. As you dance with your dream self, all the avatars and sprites that you meet of your subconscious mind. And then Mary Lou RJ, I missed one from Mary Lou RJ. One moment, Borealis. Mary Lou, sure. I've gotten through the watch hours when I had my makeup channel. Keep showing up and you'll hit the mark. Yep. All right. Right on. It takes like 1,000. We'll get there. Plus, we'll be uploading more YouTube videos with our editor. So that'll just take care of itself. So namaste. Namaste to you, Mary Lou. Thank you so much. Borealis, let's talk about grieving dependence. Now, grieving dependence. When I say those two words to you, on Independence Day, where I'm asking you to think about grieving dependence. What comes to your mind, huh?
Well, right now I'm about to take a cross-country trip to help my brothers move my mother into her forever home, I guess. Most importantly, out of living with one of us, because that's kind of how it's been over the last 10 years or so. It's been like a hot potato situation. So it's, I wasn't going to go up because I swear to God, I wasn't going to fucking help move her shit again. But my brothers asked, and when they first invited me, I was like, oh, absolutely not. But he was like, oh, well, I thought, maybe it'd be cool to all hang together because we don't usually get together outside of funerals long time. So, so it'll be kind of a family reunion. I feel like it's kind of an obligation. That's where I'm bringing in the dependence angle on that because it was kind of didn't want to do it, but then I'm trying to make the best of it. So I'm gonna fly to the East Coast, and then I'm driving to the Midwest, and then I'm driving back to New York with my older brother. And then I'm getting kidnapped by another friend and taken to Boston for a few days before I fly home because I figured I needed something cool to do at the end.
So you need to do something cool, so you're going to Boston?
Well, mainly to see an old high school friend. She was going to come meet me in upstate New York. That's where originally I'm from. I grew up there, but I just lived here for 35 years in New Orleans. But one of my brothers still lives up there, so I was going to drive back with him from the Midwest, and so he's got somebody to ride with. And while I was there, I was going to have my friend that I grew up with. She lives in Boston, so she was just going to drive up and hang for the weekend. She was like, actually, why don't I just grab you? And I'm like, why the fuck not?
No. Now, dependence. Now, when I asked you to think of grieving your dependence, or just the idea of grieving dependence, you immediately came up with having to move a family member. So, in a way, you're not grieving your dependence on something else. You're grieving on the woeful dependence on you that someone has.
Oh yeah.
And this
absolutely.
And tell me about this. Does this feel good or does this feel burdensome?
No, this feels really good. Actually, so we had her for 7 years, and she was a huge pain in the ass. And she ended up going to my other brothers. So it only took them 3 years to come to the same conclusion that we did.
Right.
Oh, okay, well, maybe they were onto something. So, yeah, it's bittersweet. I am happy though that like none of us are going to be directly responsible again. It's kind of like, look, you're on your own, kid. Just because you bring somebody in the world, it doesn't mean that person is just like ever beholden. They're not like your personal lackey. That's a big thing to hang over somebody, especially since there's like so many unwanted people running around anyway. Like I feel like this is an unfair burden to put on anyone.
Well, there's a lot to be said for creating life so that to meet your needs, and ultimately on some level that's what parents do. But the trick is to try to sort of land the plane, even though you're a damaged, narcissist on some level. We're all trying to meet those needs, but in so doing, we may cross the line. Like it sounds like your mother did. Wasn't able to suck in her gut enough.
Not nearly enough. No.
Yeah. Well, interesting. Grieving the dependence, and this is an important aspect. No one's brought this up yet tonight. No one's brought this up yet. That not only are we dependent on our habits, our smoking, our eating food, our gambling, our fishing, our loved ones, our such and such things we are dependent on, but also others being dependent on us can really fuck up our lives, as it sounds like your mom's situation did.
Yeah, and I feel like, the programs helped me kind of embrace my resentment on that front. Mm-hmm. So I'm starting to really feel like I'm almost kind of looking forward to the trip, so that I can kind of zero in on that.
Right
vibe,
on. Feel the wind in your hair.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, beautiful. Listen, this has been a really beautiful addition to our program tonight. I really appreciate you calling and being so generous. I want to, I don't know what relation you have to someone that appeared on the Infatuations on Saturday, Trilanta.
Very good friend of mine, Trilanta.
Loved her presence on the show. Loved her presence on Infatuations. I hope she finds a way to come back.
I will definitely let her know. I could maybe ask her to call in sometime.
That would be a treat.
If you'd like.
That'd be a treat. I'd love to hear from all three of those bitches.
Oh, you better watch out, Leslie, once you get them going.
I would love to. Let's rev that engine and see what happens.
Sounds great. All right. Well, you have a wonderful Independence Day. Namaste to everybody.
Namaste to you, Borealis. Have a good trip.
All right. Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Wow. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful to speak to Borealis. What a wonderful treat that was. Her friend Trilanta made an appearance on Infatuations during the telethon on Saturday. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Arrow, okay?
Arrow, okay. Arrow, okay. Username Arrow, okay. We only knew you by your digital footprint on the chat, on the screen, but now we're hearing your real life voice, and what a treat, what a sweet little tone it is. Arrow, okay, welcome to the program.
Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Of course. Arrow, okay, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. I'm watching your stream. How could I not be?
How could you not be? Bless your soul. I ask myself the same thing. Once you know that this is here, once you know that these tools exist for you to take advantage of, how do you not take advantage of them?
Yeah, namaste. 100%.
100%. Arrow, okay. This is your first time calling, no?
Yes.
Namaste, guys. Can we get some welcomes in the chat, please? Some welcome Arrow okay. Welcome Arrow okay in the chat. Please, can I hear you say it? Because we have a first-time caller, and I love getting first-time callers. I love the bravery. It takes a certain kind of bravery. Did you feel nervous before you called in, Arrow?
Oh, my heart is pounding. Yeah.
Interesting. Now, your heart's pounding. Talk to me about that. What thoughts, what feelings? Well, actually, we have a subscription from Hippo Cryptomatic. No, this is just a testimonial. Welcome, Arrow OK from Hippo Cryptomatic. Namaste to you. Namaste. Thanks so much, Hippo. Appreciate that. Now, talk to me. What thoughts and feelings were going through your mind as you were calling?
Well,
your heart's racing, but take us into that.
Well, I'm excited to talk to you about the topic of the video today, grieving dependence. It's such a bittersweet concept.
It is bittersweet. Now, somebody understands. Somebody understands that's kind of in itself a next level understanding of what it is that we do here. Some people have been here for years and couldn't understand that concept. Bittersweet. What do you mean by bittersweet?
Well, it's the perspective you have to have in order to be able to grieve dependence is bittersweet, because you got to be independent to understand why the loss of dependence is such a big deal, and that's kind of bittersweet.
In order to understand how great it is to be independent.
Well, I mean, that's the sweet side of it, but the bitter side of it is like you're grieving the dependence that you no longer had. Depending on someone else gives you a reason to seek human interaction, that kind of thing.
Right. So we're talking in a broad sense. It's the evolution of a relationship in some ways, whether it's a friend, a family member, or even just acquaintances. When you were dependent on them, it was the premise of your interaction. But now that you don't need them, there's a different energy there, a different situation. Can you give us an example, Arrow OK, of a way that this has occurred in your life?
Yeah. So, once you kind of achieve personal independence, you have to find ways for that personal independence to surprise yourself and fill that, that hole that you had when you depended on other people. And I'm always looking for ways to surprise myself with how independent I am.
Well, and you've been terminated by yourself, so that's pretty violent. Arrow OK saying good night to himself in a sort of symbolic way. We call that a sort of self-termination. We can't even say the full word here on twitch.tv lest we are persecuted by the jackals and rapists of certain factions of the Twitch admin team. Now, certain Twitch admins, they love us. They understand the gravity that we bring to twitch.tv. They understand the value. They understand the once in a lifetime opportunity that this program offers the users of twitch.tv. Now, within the Twitch admin cabal, though, there are certain factions that resent what we bring, resent the light that we develop and grow and share. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey there, go it's Wiki.
Holy freaking moly, Wiki. Wiki River, how we doing tonight?
I'm having real good with tonight there, go. We had a party down at the picnic table, and there's a wake. We went skinny dipping, and we ate a bunch of hot dogs. I drank way too much beer. I'm wasted, baby. Woo.
So Wiki Wiva, wasted Wiki Wiva, skinny dipping in the Wiva. Now that's kind of funny. You kind of lived one of your own songs in a way. I can imagine, the tale that you just gave us of your shenanigans today could be just the lyrics of one of your songs. I was skinny dipping on the Wiva.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Let's go. You're going to be a cold white in there, go.
I was skinny dipping.
Boom, boom, boom. Skinny dipping by the way. Boom, eating hamburgers, getting late. Then I took up my 40 ounces and said, come on, girl, let's take our clothes off now. Woo-hoo. Celebrate this 4th of July. I want to have a piece of your sweet, sweet pie. It's like a piece of pizza to me. I want to taste it every night from me. Woo-hoo-hoo. 4th of July. Make you shake and quake. Back of my car. We getting sweaty, sleigh. Hey, shake your arms. Titties up and down. Do. Then we move around. do, do. Oh, here comes the sound. Oh, she screamed, 4th of July, boom, 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 boom. We frying party, and we having fun. And slowly the night ends off, and we sipping one. Come on, baby. Ooh, baby. No, 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 no. No. We're drinking because we're free. Dun, 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 dun. I just made what a wonderful while. I'm drunk as hell, guru.
Wiki, that was holy shit, Wiki. That was cosmic. That was you channeling something. You channeled something just now. Namaste. Absolutely.
We having a party, man. It's the 4th of July.
Wow.
What do you do? Got nowhere to go. You might as well be with yourself and be with a loved one. Rub them skins together, girls.
Now, so skinny. And now you're just on the come down right now. You had a day full of shenanigans. You're sort of settling down, calming down. End of the day.
Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down to a fruition. I'm having a few shots of that wild turkey. We're gonna bring it down in a smooth kind of way. I need to bring it down a level. We're too much party today. Too much party.
I understand. You know, and because that can be a thing in and of itself. Too much party. Because if you lose your baseline for misery, you can become dependent on the party itself.
That's right. That's right, Guru. And tomorrow I'm going to grieve this dependence on that liquor I had tonight. I'm going to be grieving so bad, I want another big chug. Just give me a big slug of that liquor. And you know what? I saw my cow out there with that grieve. She grieved. She didn't smoke cigarettes for 20 years. And I remember seeing her in the living room, and she was like, Wiggy, I just want to smoke. I need a cigarette, honey. I said, you don't smoke no more, Grandma. She goes, I miss him so much, though. I just need that. I need that Marlboro Man in my mouth. I said, Cow, you tell Grandpa you heard. It's okay to grieve about them cigarettes, but don't do it. The Marlboro Man's bad for you, honey. It's bad for you, Grandma. Come on, don't do that. I could see her reach for that pack, but she had that stubborn greed, and she grieved. You can see it in her heart and her face that she wanted to smoke that cigarette. She didn't touch it. She's a tough old bud.
Holy moly! Wow, what a journey! What a journey your grandparents and how old are your they're no longer with us, right, Wiki?
Yeah, they done passed away. Caw and Paw, they done gone.
Mm-hmm. And
they left.
And is your family the sort of group that believes that they're still with us, or that when they're gone, they're gone?
Well, the memories stay inside our minds, and all the good times, and all the macaroni and cheese nights. She'd cut up the hot dog and put the macaroni and cheese in there with it, or we'd have the chili, or have eggs over toast with special wood cheese on top. I remember all that. I remember the grandma kisses. Wiki gonna be a big boy one day. I remember that. Grandma, I'm gonna make you proud, Caw. And don't you worry, we gonna live on. And she went off with a big buzz in the sky, her and Pawpaw.
Wow. And how did they die, Wiki? What can you tell us how they died?
It was a motor scooter accident. They were going to bingo night, and they both had been sipping on some wine and having a good old time before they went to bingo night. And they went around the corner way too fast. Papa was always riding that motor scooter real fast. He took it around the corner and slipped out from underneath it. Him and Caw both, they hit it. They hit right into a telephone pole, and then they bounced off that telephone pole and went into a man doing about 45 in a Chevy truck. And there were pieces of people everywhere. I didn't know it was Caw and Pawpaw.
It was sort of just spread. They kind of just.
I saw his watch. I knew it was them. I saw his watch.
And how old were you, Wiki?
About 22. About 22.
About 22 years old.
That's when I slipped off. There, Guru. That was a hard time right there. Caw and Pawpaw passed away. It was a hard time. They're like Mama and Dada, But my mom and dad was never around.
Yeah. Well, Wiki, this was really depressing to talk to you about, but I really thank you. Because sometimes you need to be depressed. Sometimes you need to confront the loss so that you can, and sometimes when we confront our loss, Wiki, we're confronting, weirdly enough, a dependence.
Grieving.
You know what I mean? And you could see this as dependence on their love or just dependence on things not changing, things not evolving. We have a dependence on this thing. And when people say change is good or change is bad or I live with the change, I want them to think of situations like this. The absolute brutal loss of two people before their time. Just trying to live and have fun. Just trying to live and have fun. Bingo. On a motor scooter.
It's the grieving process, yeah. I grieve those coconut cream pies you used to make, Guru. Nobody make their coconut cream pie like alcohol. Oh, man. Well, I love you guys, and namaste.
Wiki, beautiful.
Y'all have me on 4th of July, and y'all have a beautiful night, everybody.
Happy 4th of July to you, Wiki. Thank you so much again for your musical stylings earlier. That was a real treat.
Oh, yeah, I had a good time. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. 4th of July, party on.
Happy
Rock and roll,
4th.
baby.
Happy 4th, Wiki. Wow. We love Wiki. We do. We cherish Wiki. We got an improvised song. An improvised 4th of July song. Well, we got time for one more call tonight, guys. Let's do one more call, and then we'll call it a night. We'll be back Saturday evening. Hypocryptomatic, you're crying all the time. I'm seeing a pattern emerging. You cry a lot, don't you? In general. You're a crier. Not everyone's a crier, but... Namaste, Mary Lou. Juniper Bush, it's all right. We'll be back. We'll be back Saturday. Caller, my name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You'll be our final caller of the night. Caller, what's something I can call you tonight?
I'm not a crybaby.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I didn't call you a baby.
You can cry.
I said you cry a lot.
So, right, stay crying.
I didn't mean it in a judgmental way. Listen,
What's
1,000 for the
your,
block and
topic?
1,000 for the termination. You've been terminated.
What?
Wow. Night, did you hear that? You hear the tone in her voice? Bless you, Jen. But rule's a rule. And I did not mean that judgmentally. I just simply pointed out a pattern. My harsh masculine voice can sometimes sound unfeeling or provoke insecurities in the way I share certain things. But I mean no such thing. I simply just meant it factually. I know many criers. They're able to feel this universe in a way that many people are told that they're not supposed to, that it's immature, that it's this or that, or it's wrong, or it's especially wrong to be a woman that feels. No. Those people are afraid of their own mind, their own body, their own experience. The extremities of experience, they're afraid. You're not afraid, Jed. Not me, cries all the time. Cries all the goddamn time. Yeah, and soak up this hot dog shit, by the way. This is the last couple minutes of it. Last couple minutes of the hot dog. It's going to be gone. And I can't wait. Again, if I have to burn this whole fucking studio down. You aren't going to take awake the hot dog. Get real, pal? First name. Just fucking watch. Holy moly. A golden Kappa train? A.E. Rook throwing 5,772 bits. Just want to oppress Larry Picklejar. So this is a special fuck you to Larry Picklejar. Jessica Bears, 150 bits. We'll get you your male affirmation in just a moment. But first, let's wrap things up tonight just the way we started, with a little bit of jazz. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste, Hot Rod. Thank you, Azazel. Hot Rod. Flying Vita Dishman. Flying Vita Dishman. Space Grind with 100 bits. Lumpy Frock with 100 bits. This is insane. You guys are too generous. The program's going to grow too fast. The world's not ready for the light, but I understand the lust you each have to grow this program, to get this light to the darkest corners of the internet. You've seen it. You've been on the message boards. You've been on the 4chans. You've been on the 8chans. You've been on the such and such. You've been on the did you ever go into Kiwi Farms before it got taken down? Holy shit. What a hotbed. People talk shit about the extreme pressure cooker or lack thereof of B on 4chan, but I'm telling you right now, there is nothing more extreme or mentally ill than what I saw in Kiwi Farms before it went down. Namaste. Let's keep it going. Toot toot. Namaste. Holy moly, here we go. We keep it going. Please be offended, resubbing. Please be offended. Thank you so much. 13th month in a row. Wow, beautiful. Standard average, welcome back. 333 bits from standard average. Thank you so much, Standard. I really appreciate that. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your bits. Borealis saying the program works. Wow. Golden Kappa train. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Guru is a Kiwi Farms poster. Spiritually, it might as well be. I never physically posted on Kiwi Farms, but... So guys, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening we had together. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Happy 4th of July. It was a treat to spend with you. Thank you so much for joining me on a holiday. Finding time to devote to unlocking the power of the next level. Trusting me with your special time. Trusting me to give you what you need, to unlock what you know is inside of you. And keep that in mind as we head into the next couple days, that the power that we yearn for, is actually already inside of us. And it is by accepting the defeat of our dependence on the things around us. Celebrate your independence. Sure, of course, good things should feel good and bad things should feel bad. But in that second part, the bad things feeling bad, whether it's somebody depending on you and you resent them for it, you depending on someone else and you resent them for having to put you in that position, or maybe it's a cigarette that you're like, I hate myself for this, or maybe it's a certain kind of food, or maybe it's a process, a diet, who knows what. I'm wrapping things up. Caller, you got about 2 seconds.
I want to eat somebody.
Namaste. Good luck with that. Let's go ahead and who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Let's go. Let's raid the Everything Now Hangout. Oh, they're just running reruns? No, we're not doing that. Let's do Pastor Lee Rogers. They're just watching reruns over the Everything Now Hangout. It's a fun channel when they're hanging out, but I want to deliver you guys to something that's gonna be fun. So listen, RIP to the hot dog. This is it. I don't give a shit. It's going off the screen. I don't want to see anything about it in chat ever again. If I have to, I'll tell the mods to start timing people out, banning them. This hot dog is you have a sickness inside of you, okay? You have a goddamn sickness inside of you, and you need the focus to be put back on the fucking program. So enough of this stuff. But we'll be back, guys. We'll be back. Guys, we'll be back on Saturday night. Guys, Saturday night. Also, thank you to everybody who made the telethon such a fun and successful venture. I want to say a special thank you to you guys that were in and out or hung out the whole time. A very special evening. And also, you're welcome for the opportunity for entertainment as well as growth, as well as the opportunity to be a part of that which is yet to come. Blessings to you, and thank you so much. I want to thank the competitors from Infatuations, specifically Flying Vita and Applebox, for walking away with the dub. Former champions, yet returning as champions. All of our visitors, everyone a part of the community of Devoted Light. Namaste to you guys. We'll be back Saturday night. Namaste. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for letting me type hot dog every 30 seconds for 12 hours. You're welcome. And hopefully you enjoyed it because it's never happening again. Namaste. See you Saturday, guys. All right, YouTube. They keep playing fucking games with me over there, but I promise to get you guys full functionality as soon as goddamn possible. Thank you for holding it down so durably, so stalwartly.